Hey kids, Glenn here. Time for another subscription box review. Today we're going to start getting into the three boxes that are a little bit pricier than what I consider the major three, the big three that I reviewed in past videos this week. So the first one we're going to go over is called GeekFuel. A little bit bigger box. It goes for $23.90. That's total with shipping, so a couple dollars more than everything else. GeekFuel, the theme this month is called Throne of Games. So you can take from that title what you will. Game of Thrones items, and then kind of mashed up with game theme this particular month. All right, guess what? We have a shirt, as always, as almost always, and the super quality shirt. I really like this shirt a lot. It fits really well, but the design is really cool too. They're basically a play on Game of Thrones, where you've got all these different thrones of the different video game universes. You've got, you've got the different video game versions of the throne from Game of Thrones. So pretty neat shirt. I wish they'd start getting away a little bit from black. Everybody does a black shirt, and I know that's what we as gamers and geeks kind of do, is wear black shirts, and they are very slimming. But regardless, it'd be nice to, we had a white shirt this month, which was kind of a cool variant. But overall, this shirt, really thick, really good quality, good material. It's really solid. So definitely a cool shirt there. And very minimal, black and white, not a whole lot going on, but a neat shirt to begin with. All right. What else we got in here? We got a poster. Now this poster is rolled up, so it is a poster of, looks like a World War II fighter plane, but if you look closely, the pilot in there is a stormtrooper. So kind of a cool concept. Doesn't really fit the theme of the box particularly, but it's pretty neat anyway. Again, even rolling, you could see it gets kind of creased. I don't know if it's something I could frame necessarily, but it might be a nice little thing to display somewhere. So, the poster. All right. Dragon class. What this is basically is it's an arrowhead. So, a nice little arrowhead. It'd be cool to put on a trinket shelf, something like that. Comes in a nice little felt pouch. And again, one of those items that I like to call the kind of throwaway trinkety type items. Not a whole lot of use, but something that gets thrown in because it fits the theme, and it's just a neat little thing to display. All right, an energy drink. Gears of War branded energy drink. Not much for these things. Obviously, it's a big in gamer culture, the energy drinks. So this is at least an unusual item to see in a box. You're not gonna see food item or drink items put in boxes very often. So this was kind of something that was at least a surprise. Even if I'm not going to use it, I'll give it to somebody. Give it to my nephew or something. All right, this is kind of a combo thing. It's stickers and a downloadable game code for a game on Steam called War Machine. I checked this out, and it's basically a turn-based tactical combat game, which it just so happens I like those kind of games. I like the Civilization games. I like the turn-based strategy games versus the real-time stuff like StarCraft, but that's just me. So this was kind of, I haven't downloaded it yet, but I will. It looks fairly complex, but then also thrown in some stickers for good measure. So it's not just, we had another box this month that had a downloadable code for a comic. Well, this is kind of a double downloadable code for a game and some stickers. So pretty cool there. All right. Live long and prosper. I think this was a button they just kind of threw in at the last minute because of the Leonard Nimoy stuff. Obviously, it doesn't really fit this theme, but it's a nice little, hey, this is a little tribute by putting this little button in there. So again, I'm not big on buttons, but I like this. This is a neat little touch in a box in the month that Leonard Nimoy passed away. So I like that. That was a nice little touch. And they didn't have to do that. So we got comic book. It's my second comic book this month. This one is an actual Game of Thrones comic book. So it's an adaptation. Again, it came in great shape. You know, it fit perfectly for the box. It wasn't crammed in there. Cardboard backing. A much better sleeve, much better cover than the other comic I got. So this actually arrived in great shape. The only thing about this comic is it's issue number 13. You know, why not an earlier issue? This kind of seems like it's right in the middle of the run. Now, I haven't read it yet. Obviously, I haven't taken it out, but I will. So this is a really nice addition to this box. And again, I'm impressed by what great shape it came in. Comics and people who collect comics and people who collect these boxes want their stuff coming in good shape to where it becomes a collectible. So they did a good job with that. Retro Video Game Magazine. So this is a magazine. They have a full-size version of it that you would subscribe to or you would get in the stores. So this is kind of a mini version of that magazine. Lots of articles about retro gaming, things like that. And then also the very first thing they do is it's kind of an ad for the bigger magazine. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to our magazine. Full size. So this is kind of almost a sampler, a special issue number 0. It came in a sleeve as well. Oops. It came in a sleeve as well, but you know, it's not exactly something that I'm going to keep in a sleeve for collecting purposes. But I'm not all that into retro gaming anymore. You know, I have my certain favorites from my youth, but this is definitely a worthwhile little magazine. And then, speaking of magazines, remember we said that, for instance, Loot Crate does a magazine about their particular box. So does GeekFuel, but this is weird because it does a magazine with some articles in it, and talking about the artist for the poster, the different games in the Throne of Games t-shirt. And then it has some articles on that War Machine Tactics game that I got the downloadable code. But it also does the card that the other ones do. So it has the printed card that you could see what the items were in your box. As you can see, the thing this month that was, you know, you can get one of 5 of the comics. So the Game of Thrones comics that I got was one of 5 different ones. So when I said I was bugged about getting issue 13 or whatever, there are 5 different ones that I could have gotten. I just happened to get that one in the box. So weird to have a magazine about it and a card about it, but hey, I'll take it. It's kind of, you know, more the merrier, right? That's about it for the box overall. I like this box. I love the shirt. The shirt is awesome. Just because this is a shirt that I'll wear out all the time. You know, so I definitely love the shirt. Like the comic. The stickers are cool. The button was a nice little touch. You know, magazine's okay. And the print is good. And then the little Arrowhead is a nice little thing. $23.90 for me. And again, I'm always going to review these boxes how I'm, you know, if I'm going to keep subscribing. But $23.90, I probably will keep subscribing just because I was impressed with the presentation and with the shirt. You know, I'll probably give this another month, see what next month brings, so I can review that as well. But it's not something I'm jumping at necessarily. If I had to narrow it down, GeekFuel might be one of the ones that would go pretty early. But in general, I like this box, you know, particularly the t-shirt. So that's it for this round. We'll see you in a couple of days with the next review. Oh, and as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, slowly but surely building the channel, so need all the support you can get. Also, go to my blog at middleagedkid.com, and you can see more in-depth and reviews of the boxes that I go over in each video with pictures and all that kind of good stuff. So I think I've taken care of all the business end of it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.